Let's take a look at the MAFEX Spider-Man 2099 and determine if it's the best figure ever made for the character. Miguel O'Hara not only looks great on the MAFEX body, but I love the color choice here. He's supposed to be wearing a black costume that's highlighted in blue. This is a big mistake that happens with a lot of adapted media, just make them straight blue and red as opposed to it's supposed to be black and red. And MAFEX struck a good balance here. Now in terms of range of movement, he's got pretty good range in his neck and in his torso, as well as his lower torso, giving a lot of good crunch possibilities. Plus his hips can move pretty far out and pretty far forward, and got good bends all around. For head options, he has a neutral expression, a more intense narrow-eyed expression, and a pulled-up mask option with a new head and new neck. Though I do wish he had his fangs bared so that way he could be like, paralyzing different enemies. I think that would have been cooler than just a gritted teeth thing if he actually had the fangs out. But, it's still pretty cool overall, and they did a good job with it. Like any good MAFEX, he has a ton of hands, including fists. He has open hands, which do have the talons sculpted in, and that's on the case for all open hands. He has the talons on every single finger. A pair of wall-crawling hands. Curled finger hands, which are good for web-swinging poses. A pair of relaxed hands. Flat-palmed open hands. And he has web line holding hands, as well as web lines to hold. Miguel includes a couple web lines that clip around his wrists, that way you can shoot them over the hands as they should be. And he even includes a couple different lengths of web lines, which is really appreciated. Now for handling his cape, they did something interesting. It's on an articulating ball joint with two parts of the cape on the backs of the arms that can also move back and forth, and this is kind of in a relaxed position. But then you can actually alternate out the back plate, and you can get different versions of the cape to put back here. Like, for example, this wider breathed one, which is, this one's more relaxed, this one's more splayed out. And then to go alongside this, you can swap out the web on the arms with another alternate piece that's more splayed out, so you can kind of have him in a falling position. So something like this, where he's gliding through the streets in Nueva York. Then to go even further, there's a third back plate, which has two separate pieces for the web cape that you can articulate however you wish, for whatever pose you're trying to get. And then just in case that wasn't enough stuff, he also comes with alternate feet and hands that have magnets in them, so if you want him on a climbing wall display, you have that choice, which is just really dang cool. Not to mention the fact that he comes with one of the best stands in the business, the good old MAFEX stand that I think many would love if they just sold those on their own. It's one of the best flight stands in history, and it holds them quite well, and it allows you to get all those cool dynamic poses out of the box. So is this the best Spider-Man 2099 action figure? Absolutely, especially for the comic version. You really can't get better than this. MAFEX has got this down to a science now, and they have done an incredible job. Yes, he's expensive, and I totally think that, MAFEX figures are a little pricey, but every time I get one, I'm always really satisfied with it, so it does make up for the cost. If you want to keep up with future videos on the channel, be sure to hit subscribe now for more.